Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Salute, salute, salute. Your boy Jay Jordan back again with another WNBA watch along. Two games on the W slate tonight. We got the Toronto Tempo, 10 and 21 record. They are down in the dumps, going against the Atlanta Dream with a 19 and 12 record. If we look at the standings, the Atlanta Dream currently in sixth place with a 19 and 12 record. They have the same record as the Washington Mystics, who are 19 and 12 as well. Liberty right behind them at 20 and 13. So with the Atlanta Dream loss, the Liberty will move into sixth place. So Atlanta hoping to keep the good times rolling for them. The Toronto Tempo down towards the bottom of the league. They're in 13th place, 10 and 21 record on an 8-game losing streak. So all is not well in the North. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday evening. Hope everyone is doing well. We'll only be covering this game. The second game tonight is Chicago and Seattle. Seattle already eliminated from playoff contention. So if you want to watch that game is mainly a developmental game for the young players there, like a Dominique Malonga, Awa Farm, Flaw J Johnson. I even think Flaw J's hurt. She probably turned her ankle or something, I think I saw. So we'll see what happens there. All right, this game between Toronto and Atlanta is on. I think what is it on? It's on Peacock. It's on Peacock. I thought it was on USA. The second game's on USA. This game is on Peacock, so I have to fix that. But it should be starting shortly. Starting lineups have been announced as Julie Alama, Marina Mabrey, Maria Conde, Laura Uskaita, and Niara Sabally. Brittney Sykes is still out with an injury. Kiki Rice is back. She's been back for a couple games now. For the Atlanta Dream, Jordin Canada, Allisha Gray, Ryan Howard, Naz Hillman, Angel Reese, Tahina Pau is out with an injury for them. So that is the lineup. Dexy, salute. What's going on, my friend? K-Mac went crazy. Dallas needs to take notes because that's how AZ should be used. I mean, K-Mac's a vet. That's what K-Mac does. So there was no surprise there. 43 points, broke the record for threes in a W game. 10 threes made. I mean, she's been in rare form this part of the season. She's been scoring the hell out the ball. Salute to K-Mac. Hate when she plays against my team because she's good for a game like that. But yeah, I mean, with time and experience, they'll get the ball to AZ like that. They both have quick releases. So I mean, it's all come with time and opportunity there for AZ FUD. All right. Game's supposed to be starting at 8 p.m. It's at 8:04 now, so broadcast should be starting shortly. You can watch it on Peacock. I thought I have the game that's wrong. The channel wrong on the screen. I'll change it from USA Network to Peacock. So let me get that done now so nobody gets confused. Game is on Peacock, NBC Sports Network. See, there we go. That's fixed. Game is not on USA. The second game tonight is on USA. This game is on Peacock, NBC Sports Network. Salute Joseph, what's going on? Hey Sierra, what's good? Hope all is well. Happy glasses night. What for goggles, Allisha, I should say. ATL starts 10-15 minutes late, of course. RC, salute. What's going on, my boy? Long time. Yeah, what's going on? Hope all is well. Yeah, Minnesota Lynx playing really well. So salute to you. Salute to you, my friend. Salute to TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm waiting for this game to get started. Won't be looking at the games coming up. Just as a heads up, I'll stream this game tonight. Tomorrow, I won't be able to stream any games, but join the Discord, link in the YouTube description, and it's on the top right of your screen. I'll be playing those games tomorrow in the Discord. Unable to stream tomorrow. Wednesday we'll stream a game, as well as Thursday. No, I'll be at the game on Thursday, LA versus New York. That's 8 p.m. on Thursday, so I'll be at that game. I'll play that in the Discord. Friday, I'll play in the Discord, and Saturday, I'll be away as well. So probably 1 or 2 streams, including this one this week. So make sure you stay tapped in and join the Discord. You can communicate with me there, watch some games there as well. Sierra said it's her Celebrate Goggles release night. Oh, I didn't know that. You're my resident Atlanta Dream supporter. Liz, what's going on? Good to see you. RC says Fee is Wonder Woman, excuse me, and Olivia Mazza Supergirl. I see what you go. I see what you're doing there. Empire, salute. Hope all is well. Hope all is well, my friend. All right, bro. It looks like the broadcast is about to start. So we'll keep an eye on that. During halftime, we'll go over some of the games from yesterday. Had a full slate of games, 4 games yesterday. My Liberty smacked up the Aces. Granted, they were without Asia, Chelsea, and Jackie. Washington continues to dominate everyone. I think they've won like 7 straight. They beat up on Phoenix by 20. Minnesota on the second night of a back-to-back clapped up Dallas. Kayla McBride, 43 points, 10 threes made. And then Golden State, in second place in the seeding, they beat up LA 84-78. So a couple blowouts yesterday, and then a couple seeding changes yesterday as well. Golden State currently in second place, 23-9 record. Minnesota, the only team to have clinched a playoffs berth already. So no matter what happens the rest of the season, the Minnesota Lynx will be making the playoffs no matter what. Vegas down in third with a 22-11 record. Indiana in fourth with 20-12. Washington up in fifth now with 19-12. They've, as I've mentioned, they've won 7 in a row. Longest winning streak in the league. We got Atlanta in 6th, the Liberty in 7th at 20-13, and Dallas has dropped down to 8th now, 19-14. Portland on the outside looking in with a 13-19 record. So those teams on the outside of the playoffs, they're like six games back. So they're gonna need some help if they even want a chance to make it. But I think that the top 8 right now are the 8 that are gonna make it. The seeding between those 8 will probably change. That's the only thing. Let me scroll up, read some of these comments. Dexy said, I think what Dallas should do is get pass first PG and let Page play the 2 and AZ the 3. I think that's a better lineup. But then you take the ball out of Page's hand, which is what you don't want to do. That's the only thing. You don't want to take the ball out of Page's hand. And AZ, she's not short, but she's not tall either. The threes that play in this league, for the most part, not all threes, but they're all pretty long and rangy. I think she could hold her own there, but I don't think AZ as a 3 is the move. But I understand what your thought process there. Finally, I said tomorrow night, Liberty Fever, Mystics, Aces, Mercury, Sparks. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Salute Con Landing. What else? All right, cool. Still waiting for the broadcast to start. Might have to switch over to Peacock. I'm over here watching it another way. I might have to switch over to Peacock to watch this game. Let me go to broadcast. Oh, there we go. They just started it. As I switched off that. Let me go back to the Atlanta. Oh, whoops. Featured. There we go. All right, cool. Broadcast has kicked off now. They're showing Angel Reese warming up. She got the goggles on her head. You wearing goggles now too? Like, what's going on here? Marina Mabrey, they're showing her warm up as well. She's Toronto's leading scorer, top scorer. So they're gonna need a big night from her if they even want a chance to win this game. I'm the only badass. I cannot show the game. Thanks for tuning in, but I cannot show the game. Twitch will get my account out of here. So for anybody just joining, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, this channel does not show any live footage from the game on. While the game is on, I'll show probably if I see a funny play or something, I'll find it on social media and play it, but I will not play the actual game. That's the quickest way to get my account suspended. Mads, what's going on? I thought you abandoned us. Good to see you in the chat. You're right. They're announcing the starting lineups here. Announcing starting lineups. Alaman, Mabrey, Conde, Yuskaita, Sabali for the I said the Liberty. For the Tempo, Canada, Gray, Howard, Hillman, and Reese for the Dream. It's funny, the two players that I have on the thumbnail, Mabrey and Howard, are the two players they have highlighted here for the starters for both teams. Sandy Brondello, head coach, first year head coach of the Toronto Tempo, one of the newest expansion teams, and Carl Smesko, his second year in charge of the Atlanta Dream. He has the goggles on, like resting on the top of his head as well. As I mentioned, Toronto on an 8-game losing streak, so they need something to work in their favor to give their team some confidence going forward. Atlanta, they lost their last game, but I think they've won 7 of their last 10. Yeah, they're 7-3 in their last 10. So we'll see. They're playing at the College Park Center, the Gateway Center. So that small arena there. All right, all players high-fiving and all that. So it's gonna be Angel Reese versus Niara Sabali on the jump ball. So jump ball is up, and the Dream, when the ball tipped it around, Niara Sabali ends up picking it up, and the game has kicked off. Maria Conde quickly out, gets it tipped off Ryan Howard, and goes off Mabrey's fingertips. Oh no, they say it's Atlanta ball. It went off Ryan Howard and then off Mabrey's fingertips. So turnover already by the Tempo. Ball in play here with Jordin Canada. Canada, right side of the court here. Up, gets it to Ryan Howard, one of the featured players of tonight's matchup. Tries to find Allisha on a back cut. She catches it in traffic and lays it in with the left hand. The Atlanta Dream are on the board, and the fans take a seat. Mabrey over to Alaman. Ball stripped away. Atlanta getting their hand in the passing lanes on the ball already so far through the first 2 possessions. Ball in play here in Sabali over to Conde. Finds Yuskaita in the corner. Yuskaita down the lane. Gets the ball stripped. But Sabali picks up the loose ball. Goes up. Can't get it. Rebound. Put back. Misses again. Fight for the rebound. Naz Hillman wins it. Quickly up to Canada. Canada wants Reese in the post. Gets it down to Reese. Reese versus Yuskaita. Faces up. Goes up. And lays it in. Angel Reese is on the board. And it's 4-0 Dream. Dion, salute. What's going on? Yuskaita with the ball. Man, Toronto can't keep control of the ball. They fumbling, bumbling, stumbling out there. Ball in play here with Alaman. Alaman goes behind the back, loses it to Reese. Reese with the ball, crosses over on Mabrey, hands it off to Canada. Canada up top to Allisha Gray, loads up for a 3, and it's off the front of the rim. Niara Sabali with the rebound. Now Marina Mabrey with the shot and shoots it right over Ryan Howard, knocks it down, gets the Tempo on the board. It's 4-3 Dream. Yeah, I feel like Naz has been 0-0, yeah. I saw somebody mention that. Did she? I think she's been 0-0 this whole time. Let's ask our resident Atlanta Dream supporter, Sierra. I'm gonna look on Getty. Ball in play here with the Dream. Canada over to Howard. Comes off the screen going left. Back to Canada, right side of the floor. Down to Reese in the post. Versus Sabali. Gets the ball almost stripped away. Throws it out to Canada. She steps back for a right corner three off the rim. Long rebound. Bounces all the way out to Allisha Gray. Ryan Howard. Pump fakes for three. Resets the play. 8 on the shot clock. Comes off the screen going right. Pulls up for three this time. And she knocks it down. Ryan Howard gets the three to fall. Oh, Mabrey, step back three over Howard. I think Howard got a piece of it. Angel Reese saves it. And now Allisha Gray pushing in transition. Goes behind the back. Throws the pass over to Canada. Up top to Reese. Reese loads up for three. She pump fakes. Throws it out to Canada. Canada another three. Can't get it to go. And Hillman hits it out of bounds. It goes to the tempo. Heaven, Alyssa, you're commenting fire. Salute. Appreciate you. Ball and play here with Alamon. Score is 7-3 in favor of the Dream. Mabrey attacks Howard. Throws it over to Alamon in the right corner. Julie Alamon, the Belgian point guard. We'll see her at the World Cup playing for Belgium as Niara Sabli tries to drive and loses it out of bounds off her thigh. So clunky possessions here for the Toronto Tempo. Dream up 4. All right, Dream in possession here. Ball in play here with Canada, right side of the court. Canada. Dribbling the air out the ball, gets it to Howard. Top of the key, guarded by Conde. Spaniard, we'll see her at the World Cup as well. Over to Hillman, tries to get it down to Reese. Quick pass is stolen by Sabli. Over to Alamon, finds Mabrey, trailing the play. Transition three is up, and that's 2 threes from Marina Mabrey. Gives Ryan Howard a look like, I really do this, and winks to the crowd there. 7-6. 7 Dream, 6 Mabrey. Now Ryan Howard tries to respond, and she hits the left corner three. So they going band for band here. Ryan Howard with 2 threes. Mabrey with 2 threes. It's 10-6 Dream. Over to Sabli. Sabli down the lane. Blows by Reese and lays it in with the left hand. Niara Sabli is on the board. And it's 10-8 Atlanta. Oh, I did not change my thing here. My bad, y'all. On the vertical, I gotta switch that live stats around. Ball and play here as the Dream missed a shot. It's 10-8. Sabli in the left corner. She sets for a three. Oh, in and out. And Canada with the rebound. And Gray shoots the shot and misses. Let me see if I can find that performance tool for you guys. As we have a... Is that a timeout or a foul or a jump ball here? I looked down for a second and missed it. A jump ball here. Jump ball. There we go. Oh. Let me see. All right, so Kiki Rice and Anissa Morrow Anissa Morrow is about to check in. Kiki Rice has checked in. She missed a couple games throughout the season with an injury, but she is back. Niara Sabli goes to the bench for rest as well. So this is the first time I'm watching Anissa Morrow with the tempo. I haven't watched too many tempo games since she's been acquired. Jump ball here. Skyta loses the jump ball to Hillman. Gets over to Allisha Gray. In and out dribble. Coming up the court. Over to Bree Jones, who's checked in for Angel Reese. Ryan Howard finds Bree Jones on the roll. Ball gets deflected by Isabel Harrison. Dives on the floor, and then Marina Mabrey falls on Bree Jones' back. They were teammates in Connecticut. Falls on her back, and it ends up being a turnover. So they're showing the injury report here for the tempo. 17 games missed for Sykes, 16 for Rice, 16 for Fagbenle, 12 for Izzy Harrison, 9 for Sabali, 6 for Alamon, and 2 for Mabrey. So they've dealt with a lot of injuries this season so far. Howard with the miss. Ball gets poked away from Bree Jones on the offensive rebound. Conde running the break. Over to Mabrey. Mabrey, another deep three, and she buries another one from the left wing. Marina Mabrey shooting some bombs from three, and Toronto with the lead, 11-10. 9 points for Mabrey, all on threes. Ryan Howard, step back, gets it over to Hillman. Hellman, handoff to Allisha Gray. Allisha Gray gets downhill to her left, gets fouled, and one Allisha Gray silly foul there by Izzy Harrison. You got to commit whether you're going to step up or not. And she did. She half-assed it. Allisha Gray will go to the line for the three-point play. So we're going to a timeout here on the floor. Atlanta retake the lead 12-11. When we come back, Allisha Gray will be shooting one free throw to complete the three-point play. All right, let me fix the top performer stat for those on the vertical. I'm showing some old information there. And make sure I'm sure. Here we go. It's now I can fix it. But always forget to fix one thing when I'm going live. Salute to everyone tapped in, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Appreciate you all. All right, the vertical stats are fixed now, so you can keep up with the top performers in each game if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, the vertical stream on YouTube. You can see it there. We got that squared away. All right, let me catch up to some of your comments here. I already saw that one. Allisha Gray's glasses are $250. Nah, you gotta be kidding me. $250? Nah, man, get out of here. I'll support from afar. Kylan said the Dallas Wings are playing all their home games at the American Airlines Center next season. Dream may be slowly transitioning their way back to State Farm. Interesting. Maddox on TikTok says, who do I like? I'm liking the Dream in this matchup, but the Tempo giving them a nice run so far, but it's still early. Matt said Wings are frauds. I ain't gonna say they frauds, but they've been looking shaky this last couple weeks here since the All-Star break. Empires, I think, maybe want the 3-point record set last night. I mean, she has the capability to do it. I mean, listen, their season's going nowhere fast. You might as well get a record or two. Salute for the jewel. Man, I appreciate you. I'm not hearing any of my notifications here, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, we're in a timeout. If you're just joining us, we are in a timeout right now. We are in a timeout. Dream have the lead 12-11. Marina Mabrey's been the star of the Tempo so far. 9 of the 11 points. 9 of the 11 points. All right, they are talking about the goggles night. All 4,000 people got a pair of goggles. Damn, I should have went to the Dream game tonight. Took a flight down to Atlanta. Nah, I probably wouldn't have made it. I started storming here for a little bit in the Northeast. My flight would have been canceled, like a lot of people's have been over the past couple weeks. Oh, see, they didn't even got the same one she got. They got the all clear ones. I wanted the ones with the. If I wanted them, I would have wanted the ones with the ones she got wearing right now, with the red arms on them. But hey, they $250 a piece. 250 times 4,000, that adds up. So they had to give him the knockoff version. As Allisha Gray knocks down the free throw to complete the 3-point play, it's 13-11 Dream. Ball over to Conde. Conde gets the screen from Izzy Harrison. Gets it down to Izzy. In the post against Ryan Howard. Spins and gets fouled on the layup by Ryan Howard. And Izzy Harrison will go to the line for free throws. Izzy Harrison at the line for free throws. She knocks down the first. The veteran played at the University of Tennessee. I think she's been in the league at least 10 years already. Izzy Harrison knocks down the second. Ball in play here with Canada. Canada gets downhill to the left, goes up, gets fouled on the left-hand layup attempt. and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Aneesa Morrow has checked in for the Toronto Tempo. So she's getting some minutes here. So Jordin Canada at the line for 2 free throws. And she's short on the first. So Jordin Canada at the line for the second free throw. Allisha Gray goes to the bench for a breather. I'm assuming Izzy Borlaise is checked in. I'm sort of hip with their rotations. As Canada knocks down the second. Ball and play here with the Tempo. You got Kiki Rice with the ball. Gets the screen from Niara. Now gets the screen from Aneesa. Aneesa gets it over to Conde. Conde off the screen. Conde gets downhill. Corner to Niara Sabally. Picks it up from her shoelaces. In the right corner, Sabally now attacks Borlaise. Stops. Shoots the floater over here. Mouse in the house. She scores. Niara Sabally being aggressive here. That's another player we'll see at the World Cup, representing the home nation of Germany. Angel Reese gets the ball to Ryan Howard. Over to Canada. Canada loads up another 3, and she buries this one this time. And Canada, after seeing a couple free throws go in, knocks down the 3-pointer from the right wing. Aneesa Morrow shoots over her former LSU teammate. Geez, she hits it off the top of the backboard and misses. And then an offensive foul there by Angel Reese on Aneesa Morrow. Man said I'm very anti-big contact. Nah, I can't lie. I'm a contact guy. I only wear it when I'm on vacation, though. Or I'm about to play sports or something. My day-to-day, I wear my glasses. Ball and play here with Alamon. So it's Alamon, Rice, Sabally, Morrow, and who's in this corner here? Kia Nurse is in the game. Niara Sabally trying to attack Bree Jones. Hook pass over to Rice in the paint. Rice spins, attacks Canada, gets her own rebound and scores. That's UCLA versus UCLA there. Rice and Canada. And Rice wins that one. Canada tries to attack. Rice gets the block and the save and bounds. Gets it to Sabally. Over to Aneesa. Aneesa looks Bree Jones in the face. Spins. Shoots over her off the rim and misses. Canada with the rebound. Game tied at 17. As Canada gets it over to Bree Jones. Back to Ryan Howard. Howard playing behind the screen. Ryan Howard goes over to Angel Reese. She loads up. They give her the 3, and she's short. Sabally with the rebound. Over to Kiki Rice in transition. Atlanta does get back. Gets it to Sabally. Sabally gets it back to Rice. Top of the key. She dribbles left. Comes back right. Step back for 3. Buries it. Kiki Rice going right at Canada. And Toronto back in front. 20-17. Kiki Rice up to 5 points already as Canada comes off the screen. They show a light double, gets it over to Howard. Finds Borlaise for 3. Grazes off the rim. And Reese, late on the pass to Borlaise, gets it to her. Reverse layup, bounces around and misses. Aneesa with the rebound over to Kia Nurse, the Canadian. Kia Nurse picks up her dribble, gets it over to Alamon. Alamon guarded by Ryan Howard, right side of the court. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Finds Aneesa. Aneesa loads up for 3. This time she hits the rim from 3, and it's off. So Aneesa 0 for 3 so far in this one. Ryan Howard trying to get it down to Reese. Reese versus Aneesa. LSU versus LSU. Aneesa gets the block, but they call a foul on Aneesa. Angel Reese will go to the line for 2 free throws. So they were showing some Kiki Rice's last 2 plays. The putback rebound and the 3-pointer as Angel Reese knocks down the free throw. And Angel knocks down the second. Ball and play here with Alamon. Julie comes off the screen, goes behind the back, finds Kia Nurse. She can shoot the 3, and rolls in and out. Angel Reese with the rebound. Reese playing the point forward. She'll bring it across half court here. They're giving her the space from 3. Angel gets it over to Izzy. Izzy Borlays, that is, the Australian. Finds Allisha Gray. Loads up for a 3, and she buries it. Nothing but net for Allisha Gray. Dream back in front, 22-20. Ball back to Kiki Rice, left side of the court. Jalen Sherrod has checked in. They get the ball to Anissa. Anissa gets downhill, goes up. Right-hand layup is good. Anissa Morrow, after missing her first 3 shots, attacks the basket and lays it in. 22 all, under a minute to go here. Ball with Sherrod. Sherrod getting some point guard duties with Tahina Pow Pow out injured. Sherrod gets it down to Hillman, faces up against Rice, gets the ball poked away, gets it back, goes up, and lays it in. Naz Hillman, big bodies Kiki Rice, and gets the layup. Dream in front by 2. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Alaman with the ball. Playing behind the 3-point line. Looking for Niara. Faces up on Angel Reese. On the left elbow. Niara gets downhill, and they call a travel on Niara. It was a little congested in that area where she was trying to attack. Nothing was gonna to work out there. They needed to space it out a little bit more. So shot clock is off. 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tightly contested game, 24-22 in favor of the Dream. Sherrod with the ball for the Dream. Alaman gets to steal and poke away. Alaman with 5 on the clock. Alaman over to Mabrey. Mabrey back to Alaman. Finds Anissa, not looking at the clock. Doesn't get the 3 off in time. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of 1, the Dream up two, 24-22. It looks like they want to talk to Marina Mabrey for the in-between quarter interview. Marina Mabrey, the leading scorer so far for the Toronto Tempo. She has 9 of their 22 points, all on 3s. Take a look at the box score while we have some time here. So 24-22 is the score. 24-22. Maria Conde hasn't scored for the Tempo yet. 4 points for Niara Sabali with 5 rebounds. You got 9 for Mabrey, and then the bench has contributed 5 for Kiki Rice, 2 for Morrow, and 2 for Isabel Harrison. 44% from the field, 44% from 3. And they've made both of their free throws. For the Atlanta Dream, 2 for Hillman, 4 for Reese with 3 rebounds, 8 for Allisha Gray, 4 for Canada, and 6 for Howard on 2 made 3s. Their bench yet to score. They're shooting 44% from the field on the same amount of attempts. Both teams are 8 for 18 from the field. The Dream have missed 2 more 3s. They're 4 for 11, and they're 4 for 5 from the line. 3 turnovers for the Dream, and 5 turnovers for the Tempo. So that is the damage so far. 24-22 Dream on top. Salute, Dion. Appreciate you. Salute. Try to up the setup, fix some things as the years go on. Salute to everyone who's tapped in to the stream. We're at, I keep forgetting I have the screen share on that one. We're close to 1,900 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you leave a sub, leave a like. Helps the channel out tremendously. Trying to get to 1,900 before the end of the season. We'll be trying to do a lot of streams during the World Cup, especially Team USA and then other teams that have WNBA talent. So make sure you're tapped in for the World Cup streams. The World Cup takes place September 4th. To the 16th or the 3rd. I can't remember the exact dates. I think it's the 4th to the 16th. USA looking to get gold in that. Rosters have been released for the Team USA. So we'll take a break in the WNBA season for that World Cup tournament. Man said, how did Jay pronounce that? What did I pronounce? Canadian. What did I put a little Canadian twist on? We're in a timeout right now as they come back with the interview with Marina. Oh, two? That's funny. Now you're gonna have me self-conscious about I'm saying two. Conline says happy 27th birthday to Michaela Onwere, rookie of the year with the Liberty back in 2021. Currently with the Washington Mystics, reunites with Benijah Laney Hamilton as Benijah gets picked up by the Mystics. All right, so ball and play here with the Atlanta Dream to start the second quarter. Scores 24-22. Jordin Canada in possession. Over to Ryan Howard, right side of the three-point line. Gets the screen from Angel Reese going to her left. Ryan Howard gets cut off over to Canada. They'll live with Canada shooting threes. Not today, though. After missing her first two, she's knocked down her last two. And Canada knocks down the three. 27-22. Izzy Harrison in possession over to Alamon. Finds Izzy cutting down the lane. Remember, one of the games these two played against each other. That's when Izzy got ejected for that play, as Izzy goes at Angel and scores with the left-hand hook. Ball goes off of the Dream. It looks like Canada saves it before it's a backcourt violation. Canada in and out dribble out to Hillman. Hillman back to Canada with 8 on the shot clock. Canada jump pass to Hillman. Hillman goes up and lays it in. So Jordin Canada has her fingerprints all over this game on defense, especially on offense, getting her teammates involved in scoring as well. Alamon over to Izzy, finds Marina. Marina comes off the screen, attacks Canada, throws up the floater and scores her first two-pointer of the game. Marina Mabrey on Jordin Canada. 29-26. Jordin Canada with the ball, right to left crossover, gets downhill, heavy move, scoops it up with the right on the left-hand side, and she's doing it all. Canada with the scoop and score. She continues to add to her point total here. She's into double figures. As Mabrey attacks and scores again. So that's back-to-back buckets from Canada and back-to-back buckets from Mabrey. 31-28. Mabrey up to 13 points. I did put a poll up. Who will score more, Mabrey or Howard? Mabrey in the lead so far as Howard. Pocket pass to Reese. Reese goes up. Uses the body. Can't get it to go. Goes up again. Misses again. Yuskaita comes in for the help on the rebound. And Toronto in possession. Yuskaita over to Rice. Rice pump fakes. Gets into the paint. Throws it out to Yuskaita. Yuskaita goes across the lane. Looking for somebody. Gets it out to Alamon. 8 on the shot clock. Julie. Jump pass to Yuskaita. Pump fakes. Loses Reese. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Hillman with the rebound. Ball over to Jordan. She's been the catalyst so far in this first half. Canada with the screen for Howard. Howard in and out dribble. Blows by Alamon. Off dribble. Shot. Can't get it to go. Kiki Rice picks up the rebound. Kiki Rice comes across half court, slows it down, gets it over to Izzy. Izzy, transition three, and it's way off. Yuskaita almost gets the rebound, but all the tempo players retreated, so the Dream pick it up. 31-28. Ryan Howard drops it off to Angel. Angel goes up and lays it in. Nice slip on that screen by Angel. Pass was picked right on target. And Angel lays it in. 33-28. Angel with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Mabrey, another deep three. In and out. Rebound goes over Hillman's head. Loose ball kicked out by Kiki Rice. She was playing football there. She saves a easy pickup and go by the Dream. Kiki Rice will go to the bench. Conde will come in for her. So it's 33-28. I thought Canada had double digits. She's only at 9. She's knocked down 2 threes. And that scoop layup. So she's at 9 points and a free throw. Ball and play here with Canada. Canada playing against the tempo. The irony's not lost on me. Bree Jones attacks. Izzy Harrison goes up and gets fouled from behind by Julie Alamon. And Bree Jones will go to the line for 2 free throws. She has she might have traveled there a little bit, but she has the weight advantage on Izzy Harrison, so she just bumped her out the way. 33-28, Bree Jones. Bree Jones been in the league for a good while, out of the University of Maryland. 10th season in the W, 30 years old, Brianna Jones. Bree, second free throw is up. Buries the second. Scores 34-28. Dream on top. Dottie, salute. The WNBA is prompted to have such a great year and story. However, too much drama is taking it away. Yeah, unfortunately. There's always some bad actors when it comes to this league, but hopefully we can actually focus on the ball. Izzy Harrison attacks Hillman. Nice moves there by Izzy. Dribbles left into the paint, spins back right, lays it in. Izzy Harrison showing off the footwork down low. Not Canada over to Allisha Gray. She goes baseline, goes up, gets fouled, and one bumps you Skyta out the way. And she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Yeah, Dottie. Olivia definitely hooping. Definitely hooping. Yeah, foul there by Yuskaita. Left her hand in there. Allisha goes up and scores easily. So Allisha Gray back at the line wearing her Asia Wilson sneakers. I know a lot of people had an issue with that when they played that. They played the Aces and they got smacked up. But Allisha Gray knocks down the second. 37-30. The Dream on top here. Ball and play here with Izzy. Gets it right side to Conde. Conde comes off the screen. Canada being a pest there. Conde almost travels. Nowhere to go. Finds Anissa Morrow. Midi is too strong. Izzy tries to get a hand on it. That's Izzy Harrison, that is. It goes over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard crossover. Gets into the paint. Scoops it up with the left and draws the foul. So Dream attacking the paint here. And they'll be going to Ryan Howard will be going to the line for 2 free throws when we come back from this timeout. Dream up 37-30, looking to win their 8th game out of their last 10 and move back up in the WNBA standings. So, all right. So let's see. So far, it was a back and forth competition earlier, but Atlanta has taken control 37-30. What up, Jacob? Jacob, this game is on Peacock or NBC Sports Network. That's where this game is being displayed today. Salute for finding the channel. Dottie says, I respect Clark for sure, but Olivia has something extra. Yeah, Olivia different, man. I can't lie. I did not expect this. But listen, she's been hooping. She has been hooping. Dion says A. Gray and Asia Wilson are best friends. Yeah. Yes, they are. All right, giving you a quick score check here. Marina Mabrey leading the way for the tempo. She is their leading scorer. 13 points for Mabrey. 3 of 5 from 3. For the Atlanta Dream, leading scorer is Allisha Gray, 11 points on 4 of 6 shooting. Balanced scoring for the Dream, 4 for Hillman, 6 for Reese, 9 for Canada, 6 for Howard. So very balanced scoring so far. At halftime, as always, we will go over the box score, the team stats. We'll take a look at the upcoming schedule of games, take a look at the standings, and then we'll do a brief recap of yesterday's, games. Some blowouts, some close ones, and some movement in the standings. So appreciate you guys staying tuned. As we are currently in a timeout right now. 37-30 is the score, 37-30. There are 2 games on the W slate tonight. We have this one, and after we'll have, well, I won't be streaming it, but the game will be between the Storm and the Sky at 10 p.m. That game is on USA Network. I'll be playing in the Discord for those who want to indulge in that game. If you're on TikTok, Discord link is at the top right of my screen right now. You just type that link in, join the Discord. When I'm not streaming, I'm playing games live in there. So it'll be like you're watching TV. All right, broadcast is back. WNBA ranks this season. Marina Mabrey's knocked down 93 pointers. She's tied for 4th this season. Ryan Howard 95. She's in 2nd. 3 pointers per game. Marina's second. Ryan is first. Tonight's stats: 3 for 5 from three for Marina, 2 for 3 for Ryan Howard. So they're right behind. Right. Well, Marina's right behind Ryan Howard in 3-point stats this season. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough checks in for the Atlanta Dream. Ryan Howard at the line for for 2 free throws. They were showing a list of the 3-pointers. They had to take it off as the free throw was made. Damn. I missed it. I saw Sabrina. Most 3-pointers made in the season. I missed it. I think Sabrina had the top spot, followed by Caitlin. But Ryan Howard knocks down both. Dream with a 9-point lead, approaching 5.5 to go here in the first. Marina Mabrey comes off the screen, drops it off to Izzy. Nice find, nice finish there by Izzy Harrison. She's playing really well since she's come in off the bench. 39-32 is the score. Canada tries to gets it down to Bree Jones, guarded by Alamon. They send a late double. Ball deck bound to Bree. She goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, and they call a foul. Julian, what you had? You had the under on Canada or something? Because she's actually scoring tonight. So Bree Jones will be going to the line for 2 free throws. Are they gonna challenge this? I heard a whistle. Yeah, they're gonna. It looks like they might challenge this play. Let me see. I think it might have been a challenge. They haven't announced it on the broadcast. It just says a tempo timeout, but I'm assuming that's a challenge. Oh yeah, Julian, you're cooked tonight, my friend. You are cooked. This night is not the night for the under, because she's already up to 9 points. Back at another timeout here on the floor, people. Another timeout. I wanted to go look at the points in the paint, and it's pretty even. 18 for the tempo, 16 for the Dream. I felt like the Dream were abusing them, but Izzy Harrison has been getting some nice looks down low. Interesting. Dream up 7, but they're not really winning in many statistical categories. They've hit one more 3. They're winning the rebound battle by 1. They are winning the assist battle 10-7. And the points in the paint, the tempo are winning, but it's interesting. The Atlanta Dream do lead the season series 3-0. Not that it really matters. Because these two teams will not be in the same seeding come the end of the season. But Atlanta has beat them down in all these games. 102-77 back in June, beginning of June. 94-87 was probably the closest game on June 22nd, and then July 17th, 111-92. So it's been high scoring affairs for the Dream against the tempo. What's up, Beulah? Yep, y'all definitely use TSN to watch these games out in Toronto. I was just out there the first weekend of August. I like Toronto in the summertime. Weather's nice. At least that weekend the weather was nice. Didn't get to go to Carabana. But the weather was really nice for the festivities. 39-32. Salute to everyone tapped in. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. We're in a timeout right now. I'm not just gambling for the fun of it. I'm just waiting for the game to return. I think the tempo had challenged that last foul. The broadcasters didn't really say anything when we were going to break, because we had just had a timeout, it felt like. Yeah, I think they are reviewing it because they're showing a replay now as the broadcast has returned. Sierra says, tonight in Seattle is accessibility night. Does New York have that? Nah, we don't got nothing called no accessibility night. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, accessibility night. I mean, our arena is super accessible. They got the stewards we always see stewards wheeling people around, coming at the end of the game to pick them up in a wheelchair and all that. So We don't have a specific night for that out at the Barclays. So broadcast is back 39-32. Bree Jones at the line knocks down the first free throw. The Tempo blew that challenge. Lost that challenge, so they blow that timeout as Bree Jones knocks down the second free throw. 41-32 is the score. Alaman gets it over to Niara Sabali. Had a nice sizable break down to Conde. Conde off balance, falling away, hits it in off the glass. And Maria Conde with the banker. It's 41-34. Canada in possession here. Yeah, Allisha had to hook up the coach. Can't give him the bootleg stuff the peasants get. Ball down to Bree Jones, and they call a foul before the pass. A hook there by Izzy Harrison trying to seal Bree Jones. Block, or was it Mabrey? Try to block Bree Jones away from the basket. Mesco trying to be down with his team, with his players. I respect it. Carlos Mesco. Looks like Atlanta's in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Bree Jones back to the line, knocks down the free throw. Allisha Gray and Angel Reese check in. Naz Hillman goes to the bench, as well as Shatori Walker Kimbrough. Second one is up, and Bree Jones knocks down the second. 43-34, 9-point lead here for the Atlanta Dream. Toronto in a little bit of a rut here offensively. Ball down to Niara Sabali. Back to Rice, left side of the floor. Rice comes off the screen going right. Rice guarded by Canada. Gets it over to Mabrey. Mabrey with 7 on the clock. Contested 3 over Howard. She wanted a foul on the shot. Did not get it. And Atlanta in attack mode here. Canada down to Bree Jones. They've just been feeding her. Finds Angel Reese on the cut, and she lays it in. And the first double-digit lead of the game for the Dream, 45-34, 11-point game. Rice comes off the screen. Rice at the foul line, nowhere to go. Finds Sabali, and they call an offensive foul on Mabrey, I believe. Oh, that's a foul on Ryan Howard. Smacks her whole forearm. Wow. I guess I understand why Marina was a little frustrated there with no foul call. Ball in play here with the Atlanta Dream. 45-34. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's been all Dream so far. Ball over to Angel Reese. Reese gets it over to Allisha Gray. Finds Howard. Howard, top of the key with 4 on the clock. Guarded by Conde. Goes between the legs. Steps back. Ryan Howard has to throw it up at the buzzer. And it's a shot clock violation. Hits nothing but backboard. So a good defensive stop there by the Tempo. Can they capitalize here on the offensive end? (45-34) Tempo basketball. Ball in play here with Kiki Rice. Rice crosses half court. Rice comes off the screen going right. Rice gets all the way downhill, drops it off to cutting Sabali and gets fouled from behind by Angel Reese. Niara Sabali will go to the line for 2 free throws. The ball in play here with Niara Sabali, who's at the line. First free throw is up, and she rattles in the first free throw. 10-point game, 45-35. Mabrey will go to the bench, a little frustrated there. And Niara misses the second. Angel Reese with the rebound. Gets it over to Canada. 3.5 to go here. Canada quickly up the court, attacks, gets turned back around. Dribbles back out to the 3. Gets it over to Bree Jones. Left side to Allisha Gray. Allisha Gray. Left side to Ryan Howard. Down in the paint to Bree Jones. Spins off, but dribbles the ball off her leg and out of bounds. She was like, I had her, but I just messed that up there. All right, so it is tempo ball. Niara Sabally gets it into Alamon. 10-point game, 3:13 to go here in the second quarter. Alamon with the ball. Alamon finds Conde. Conde faces up on Izzy Borlage. Spain versus Australia. Conde off balance banker. Can't get it to go. Reese with the rebound. Reese crosses half court with the ball. Reese finds Bree Jones. And Temi Bentley's into the game for Niara's for somebody, but she's in the game. And Izzy Borlage somehow banks it in from the left wing, and even she was in disbelief there. 48-35, 13-point game. Niara Sabally loads up for a wide open three, and she responds. And Niara Sabally with the three, and gets it back to a 10-point game. 48-38. Gets it over to Reese. Reese looking for Izzy. Izzy on the back cut. Izzy stops, picks up her dribble, might have traveled, and loses the ball. Niara Sabally gets the steal. Sabally slows it down. She'll bring it across. Gets it over to Rice. Rice crosses half court now. Both teams with 6 turnovers. Rice comes off the screen. Finds Alamon. Alamon spins back to the middle of the floor. Alamon goes behind the back. Finds a Conde with the cut. Catches it. Can't finish the layup. And then a foul there by Conde. And Reese will go to the line. Since they're in the bonus, they'll be shooting free throws. That was a nice find, but Conde rushed a reverse layup, left it short, and then on the rebound attempt, smacks Angel's hand, and Angel will go to the line for free throws. (48-38) is the score. Angel Reese at the line for 2 free throws. Always thinks I'm inactive. I don't know what else you want me to do. 48-38 is the score. Angel knocks down a free throw. Canada will go to the bench. And second free throw is good. Angel Reese knocks down both. 12-point game. Yeah, Dion, I noticed that. I was going to mention that. Like, she has, like, she's playing with her earrings in. I thought that was... I've been seeing a lot of players do that recently. Kiki Rice, foul line jumper is off. Allisha Gray with the rebound. And I think Rice got away with a foul there, but they let them play on. 90 seconds to go here. Ryan Howard in possession. Hook pass over to Izzy. Izzy finds Angel left side of the court in the mid post here. Angel fakes the handoff, attacks Niara Sabally, goes across the lane and scores with the right. Angel Reese with the finish. 52-38. Alamon with the ball. Tries to get it to Bentley. Pass was behind her. It's a turnover. Tough angle on that pass. Angel Reese over here trying to hype up the crowd. Yeah, Dion, I'm with you on that, my friend. I'm with you on that. Just for the safety of yourself and others. But yeah, earrings, I'm not a fan of in the quarter play. Izzy down the lane, finds Angel, gets it over to Ryan. Ryan loads up for a three. That looked way off balance, but Angel somehow gets the offensive rebound. Over to Allisha Gray, down the lane, misses the scoop, and they call a blocking foul on the tempo. That's funny. You got Maria Taylor with the Allisha Gray glasses on. I guess Sue Bird got her version of them on. So Allisha Gray at the line for free throws. First one is up. She buries it. So it looks like Atlanta's taken firm control of this game so far. They're outscoring them 29-16 in the quarter so far. After what was a competitive first one. You see, even now, Allisha Gray has the earring up here on her ear. Izzy Borlase to the bench. Allisha Gray, man, take it forever at the foul line here. Knocks down the second. 54-38. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Allisha Gray up to 13 points. Yuskaita with the ball. Yuskaita gets it down to Conde, right side of the court, trying to back down Canada. Back to Yuskaita. Yuskaita gets downhill, jump pass, throws it right to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard with the ball. Comes off the screen. Ryan Howard slows it down. Wants a rescreen. Gets the rescreen from Angel. Finds Canada. Canada lobs it up, but bad pass picked off by Niara Sabali. She pretty much predicted that pass. That's why it was so easy to pick off. Shot clock is off here. 10 to go. Kiki Rice, top of the key. Looking for Mabrey, but has Allisha on her. She's dancing with it. Kiki Rice gets downhill, goes up, double clutches, and draws the foul on Allisha Gray with 2.7 seconds left in the second quarter. Kiki Rice able to get downhill, use the body, and draws the foul. So Kiki Rice, the UCLA graduate, part of that championship winning team, at the line, knocks down her first free throw. So Kiki Rice at the line for free throw number 2. Second one is up, and she knew it was short. Gets her own rebound, but they say it's a lane violation. Wow. I guess she left the free throw line before it hit the rim, so they call a lane violation on Rice. She ends up getting her own rebound, but she left a little bit too early. So it's Atlanta ball, 54-39. Ryan gets it into Canada. Canada with 1 second from half court, almost banks it in. So at the half, Atlanta firmly in control here, 54-39. It's the score, 54-39. Right, 15 minutes for halftime. We'll take a look at the box score, the team stats, the upcoming schedule, and some other things as well. So stay tuned. All right, let me pull up the box score right quick for halftime. All right, we at halftime, people. 54-39 is the score. As you see, first quarter, it was 24-22 in favor of Atlanta. Second quarter, Atlanta took it to them 30-17. Quick stat they have here on the broadcast. Atlanta is 13-2 when leading at halftime. They're third in the WNBA. For the Toronto Tempo, you have Maria Conde, 11 minutes, 2 points. Niara Sabali, 14 minutes, 8 points. 10 minutes for Yuskaita, no points. You have 14 minutes, 13 points for Marina Mabrey. Alamon, no points, 2 assists. Off the bench, Izzy came and gave some good minutes. 6 minutes, 8 points. Yeah, Anissa with 6 minutes, 2 points. Fag Benley and Nurse didn't score. Kiki Rice with 6 points in 14 minutes. Tempo shooting 45% from the field, 38% from 3, and they're 4-6 from the line. They do have 8 turnovers. For the Atlanta Dream, Naz Hillman, 13 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds. You got Angel with 12 points and 8 rebounds, so she's 2 away from another double-double. 13 for Allisha Gray to lead them in scoring. 9 for Canada with 5 assists. Ryan Howard with 8 points, 4 assists. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Brianna Jones, 9 minutes, 5 points. You have Shatori didn't score. Sherrod didn't score. And Izzy Borlaise banked in a 3. 7 minutes, 3 points for Izzy Borlaise. Atlanta, they're shooting 50% from the field, 38% from 3, and 89% from the line. Mads, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Been a long day. So excuse the yawn. All right, 39-54 Tempo. They're just not a good team, man. This team is just not good. Just look forward to next year. Let's take a look at the team stats. Look at this comparison here. You got Tempo shooting 45% compared to 50% for the Dream. In terms of 3-point percentage, 38% both teams. Dream now winning the rebound battle 18-12. They're winning the assist battle 12-9. The turnover battle, they're winning 7-8. Fast break is in favor of the tempo. Both teams have scored 20 points in the paint each, but the tempo have 13 fouls compared to 4. So that's the team stats for this game. Mystics are keeping Rory around on a dev contract. Yep, they released that today. So I know that was always their intention to try and get Rory back on that developmental after acquiring Benigni Hamilton, and they were able to. All right, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule, people. Upcoming schedule in the WNBA. Zoom in here a bit. As you can see, that game is live, and then we have Chicago and Seattle at 10 p.m. on USA. That'll be in the Discord. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, Liberty play Indiana in Indianapolis, Washington in Vegas, and then Phoenix in LA. So Kelsey Plum playing against her former team. She literally just got traded from the LA Sparks, and will be playing them tomorrow. On Wednesday, you got Toronto and Dallas, Chicago, Golden State, Minnesota, and Portland. On Thursday, you got the Dream and the Sun, Sparks and the Liberty. I'll be at that game at Barclays, and the Mystics and the Aces. That should be a good matchup there. Mystics, Aces, back-to-back games on Tuesday and Thursday. Mystics, will see how for real they are if they can pull off that 2-game sweep. On Friday, you have Dallas and Indiana, Paige versus Caitlin, and then you have Portland and Seattle, Battle of the Pacific Northwest up there. Saturday, you got New York and Connecticut, LA and Washington, and then Minnesota and Las Vegas. So it's a couple good games coming up this week. Make sure you stay tuned on the channel for the ones that I show live in the Discord or the ones that I broadcast here on the channel. What up, Ethan on TikTok says, by the way, was Mabrey, because I was so mad first quarter because of why Mabrey was able to shoot all them threes basically uncontested. She was shooting some deep threes though, to give her credit. She was bombing away from deep, so hard to guard somebody when they shooting from 35 feet out, you know. It's one of them ones. Let's take a look at the standings. So WNBA standings as of right now, not including this game that's going on live. Minnesota, as you can see, they have that X next to their name. That means they've clinched a playoff berth with a 27-7 record. They have 10 more games to go in their season. So even if they lose the next 10, they'll still have less losses than the 9th place team, which is the Portland Fire. So they're in a good spot there. Golden State 23-9, second place. Salute to them. Vegas has dropped down to 3rd after losing 2 games in a row to the Lynx and to the Liberty. Indiana with a 20-12 record. Washington up to 5th place now, 19-12 record. Atlanta 19-12 as well, and Liberty right there in 7th at 20-13. Dallas with a 19-14 record. Portland, you got 13-19. LA 12-19. All these teams down here, they're pretty much done, dead and gone. Dead and gone. As you can see, Seattle is the only one formally eliminated from playoff contention. They're eliminated. So, as I was saying, I think the top 8 will stay the same. It'll just, depending on where they are in the top 8, will change. The top 8 teams will, the teams in this top 8, will stay the same. Their seeding will change by the end of the season, in my opinion. So, so that's something to be on the lookout for. All right. So now that we've tackled that, let's take a look at the schedule again and some of these teams there. So for these teams, for Atlanta, let's take a look at Atlanta's schedule. So Atlanta, currently what they got, 19-12 record for the Dream. They have this game going on now. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 8 more games before the World Cup break. Atlanta has 8 more games before the World Cup break. So looking at their current schedule, I think they should beat Connecticut. That Indiana game will be a tough one. Vegas always plays them tough, so I'll say that's a loss. They should beat LA, should beat Phoenix, should beat LA. Portland is always a tough one as well. Portland, with their never say die attitude. Minnesota, I'm gonna say that's a loss for them. Connecticut, they should beat Chicago. If Sidney Taylor is back, they can hang with anybody for Chicago. And then they finish off the season with back-to-back games in New York. So I think these two games will be important when it comes to seeding down the stretch there. Whoever wins those two games will have the tiebreaker because the Liberty have already beat the Dream once. Let's see how many games they played this season against each other. It is 3 games this season. Liberty beat them back on June 11th. So whoever wins these next 2 games will have the tiebreaker when it comes to seeding there in for the playoffs. So that'll be interesting to pay attention to. Be very interesting to pay attention to as we get down the stretch here. Matt says, Jay, what's your playoff predictions? In terms of, I told you, I think all the teams in the top 8 will make it. Who do I think will win? It's hard to say. I think a healthy Liberty team, if we have Satu and Leone Fibic back and healthy, I think they can really hang with anybody. But it's hard to say but as of now, it's looking like the Lynx, honestly. But it's looked like the Lynx in years past as well, and they've faltered. So you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Let's take a look at Toronto's schedule. As you can see here, they have a bunch of L's. The last 7-8 games have been L's for Toronto, and this one looking like about to be an L. So they play Dallas next. Doesn't get any easier. Dallas in a bad way right now, so they might use that as a bounce back game. Indiana's gonna be tough. They might lose that. They probably will lose that one. Washington, they'll probably lose. Portland, they'll put up a fight, but who knows? Vegas still probably lose. Seattle, hopefully they can beat up Seattle. Vegas, Phoenix, Indiana, New York, Chicago, Connecticut. So a couple easy matchups. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but a couple favorable matchups. But for the most part, they're playing some couple playoff teams here that I think they'll lose to. I'm gonna end this poll here on the main YouTube. Who do you think will score the most points? It was between Marina Mabrey and Ryan Howard. Marina Mabrey has won the poll 67-33. Yeah, I think Marina Mabrey will score the most points, but Ryan Howard's not too far behind as of right now. If we take a look at the box score, got Ryan Howard with 8 and Mabrey with 13. So that can change in an instant. We know Ryan Howard, one of the streakiest players in the league. I should have put a other option there, Sierra. I should have put the other like an other option. All right, salute to everyone hanging out with me for that halftime report. We still have a couple more minutes before the broadcast returns for the second half. Let me know your thoughts. Do Toronto come back in this game, or do Atlanta just end up running away with this? Let me know your thoughts. And I could put another one here. I could have put another one. I think that allows me 3 choices or so. Mad said Conde only wants to score versus the Valks. Where's she at? It's probably all the other international players on that team. She feels more comfortable. I joke, but I'll do this. Kia WNBA Rookie of the Month for July was Olivia Miles. Averaged 20.8 points, 4.6 rebounds, 6 assists. She's been absolutely hooping and will continue to hoop as the season goes on. 54-39 is the score, 54-39. I'm waiting for the second half to return. Appreciate everyone tapped in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Helps the channel out tremendously on the road to 1,900 subscribers on YouTube. And it's all thanks to you guys. So make sure if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. All right. Come on, this break is taking too long. Well, we're here. Let's take a look at the FIBA Women's World Cup. Take a look here. Whatever. I accept the cookies. Whatever. USA locked and loaded for Berlin. The USA released their rosters last week. Speaking of the Oura Ring, I do have an Oura Ring on. I like the Oura Ring. It's pretty cool. I just use it to track my sleep, really. So this is the USA roster for the World Cup. Aaliyah Boston, Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark, Nafisa Collier, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Ryan Howard, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, and Jackie Young. Mask, chill out. So that's the FIBA Women's World Cup. As I mentioned, that'll be September 4th to the 13th. The WNBA season will take a break during that period. So we'll see what the other rosters will be. Let me show you the games here so you can see the teams that will be playing. So you got Japan, you got Mali, you got Australia, you got Puerto Rico, got USA and China, Korea, Nigeria, Belgium, Turkey, as they say now, España, Germany, Czech Republic, Italy, Hungary, and France. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Those are the teams. Damn, you just I'm just big surveillance as well. I got meta glasses. I don't wear them often. Just wear them on vacation, but I got the metas. But broadcast is restarting their highlighting plays from the first half for the Atlanta Dream. Buck and Base says otherwise Tempo has no chance tonight. Yeah, they're cooked. Alexander said you reckon it'll go under 188. What are they at now? 9 and 4 is 13. 516. So they had 93. Yeah. It might. I think it might go under 188. Sierra said I know because you were in your CT blog and now I'm scared of you. Damn, that's crazy. That's funny. USA should be afraid of France. Yeah, they should be. That France team, they took them to the last possession in that gold medal game back in the Olympics, and they've only gotten better. So, well, it should be a good one. Let's get back to the W now. Broadcast. Third quarter has started. Ball and play here with Canada. Over to Allisha Gray. Appreciate that, man. It's my first attempt at a vlog there. If you haven't watched the vlog, watch it on YouTube. I took a trip up to Connecticut to watch the sun, but Angel Reese said watch that as she knocks down the right corner three, her first three of the game. And largest lead of the game here, 57-39. Sabally goes downhill, stumbling, bumbling, but somehow gets it to go in. Niara Sabally with the finish. 57-41 as Canada gets downhill, gets blocked there by Sabally, but they call a foul there. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. It was a foul really on the body, not on the actual block. You're scared of those glasses? Why are you scared? You don't want people to just be recording you? I understand. Canada with the first free throw misses the free throw. Second free throw is up for Canada. She buries the second. Scores 58-41. Well, in play here with Alamon. Julie Alamon gets it over to try to get it to Mabrey, but Ryan Howard with the steal. Ball over to Reese. Finds Canada. Canada for three. And Canada knocks down the three. She's having a hell of a game. Sorry, my friend on TikTok who had Canada under 10 points. She's up to 13. And Sandy Brondello calls a timeout. 20-point lead here. 61-41. 61-41. So timeout here on the floor. Timeout here on the floor as the tempo call a timeout. They're getting absolutely cooked here. We have another blowout on our hands. 61-41. What's the quarter scoring so far? 7-2 here in the quarter in favor of the Dream. Salute to everyone who's still tapped in. Salute, salute, salute. We are in a timeout right now. Tempo getting run out the gym in Atlanta. 61-41. Any comments that I missed? No, it doesn't seem that way. Matt said I would have never bet under on Canada 10 points. Yeah. 61-41 is the score. Leading scorer in the game is Angel Reese now with 15 points. Chemo, what's going on? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, and a lot of these folks they've been like getting. I think there's a way to be able to lose the light around the Meta glasses. The ring, when you're recording, it's supposed to like have like a pulsing white light around the lens. But I know there's a procedure that people I've seen online where people bring it to these places and they're able to black out that ring so you don't know if somebody's recording or not, which is a little interesting. What up, cuz? Hey, cuz, Matt, Sierra, and everyone. I'm here listening and putting clothes away. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Hope my girls are okay. I gotta get you that shirt I got for you at All Star. I gotta link up with you one of these weekends. The new ones don't have the light. Damn, I have the first generation. I'm an early adopter, so mine got the light definitely. Mine's starting to die pretty quick too as well. Battery life is not the greatest. Empire says Angel hitting three is not a good sign for the Tempo. You're right. Let's see what happens here. Tempo get the ball and bounce to Sably wide open, but gets blocked. She hesitated. Angel comes from behind and gets the block. Ryan Howard gets it over to Allisha Gray. Gets downhill, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for free throws. On June 20th, Angel Reese became the fastest player to 1,000 rebounds in 79 games. She passed Tina Charles for the fastest. Tina Charles did it in 89 games. So Angel Reese, the master of the rebound. Ball over to Allisha Gray. Finds Angel Reese on the roll. Angel spins, gets it out to Hillman. Hillman loads up for three and buries it. Angel gingerly gets up. Might have turned that ankle, but Hillman knocks down the three. I think they should start a running clock here in this game because it's out of hand. Ball over to Yuskaita. She loads up for a three. Can't get it to go. Angel Reese gets the rebound. Has 9 rebounds now. Ball over to Canada. Canada dribbles back out. Gets it down to Reese. Reese versus Yuskaita. She attacks the right baseline. Bullies her way up. Reverse layup somehow still goes. Did not matter how many defenders. She still was able to go bully ball down there. 66-41 tempo as Marina shoots a three and buries it. Marina Mabrey, a deep top of the key three, quells that run. Quells the run. That's her fourth three of the game. What up, Secret Mo on TikTok? Salute. Ball over to Ryan Howard. It's 66-44. Ryan Howard tries to respond with a three, in and out. Oh, that was Conde. Tips the ball over to Niara Sabally. Sabally crosses half court. Sabally with a head of steam. Left to right crossover. Canada with the quick hands gets the steal from behind. And Canada pushing in transition. Canada hands off to Gray. Gray tries to step back, but loses the ball. Gets it over to Canada again. Canada off the screen. Keeps the dribble alive into the paint. Throws up the floater and banks it in. And it's 68-44. Marina Mabrey over to Niara. Niara gets it over to Conde. Conde jabs right, goes left, finds Alamon in the left corner, and she buries a three. Julie Alamon knocks down the three, and she shakes her head. A little frustration there. 68-47. Canada finds Hillman over to Ryan Howard. Howard attacks down the lane, throws up the layup, gets fouled, and won. Conde saying, I'm moving out the way. How is that a foul on me? But Ryan Howard will go to the line for the three-point play. So Ryan Howard at the line for one free throw. Man, put some respect on Maria Conde. Nah, she was looking a little crazy there. 70-47. Free throw is up as she misses the free throw. Izzy comes in, but then loses the offensive rebound to Bree Jones. Canada, another three, misses. Sabally says, no, I got the rebound this time. Snags it. So it's Rice. Mabrey, as Mabrey takes another deep three off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Izzy Borlays with the rebound. Canada over to Bree Jones. Bree Jones finds Ryan Howard coming off that screen. Over to Hillman. Hillman loads up for another three. That one is off. Kiki Rice with the rebound. Rice in push. They need a spark here from somebody. Rice goes behind the back. Comes off the screen from Izzy. Finds Izzy on the roll. Izzy stops. One leg fall away over Bree Jones. It's no good. It's awful. It's nasty. It's not cohesive for the tempo. The rhythm. The tempo is just not there. No, well, pun intended, I should say. Bree Jones in the post against Izzy Harrison goes across the lane and lays it in. Too big, too strong. Yeah, the tempo, you're supposed to get better as the season goes on. They got worse. 72-47, largest lead of the game. Conde up top to Rice. Rice finds Mabrey. Mabrey's been the only pretty much bright spot. Oh, Mabrey step back on Izzy Borlays and she buries it. That was dirty. Marina Mabrey, pity pat, snatch back, cash from three. But it's like that meme, Chris Paul scores the basket to cut the lead to 30. But the lead is 22 here. Izzy Borlays pump fakes, tries to get some get back, goes down the lane. Izzy Harrison with the block on Izzy Borlays. And they say it's a foul on Bree Jones on the offensive rebound attempt. You know it. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Wanna fly like an eagle. That was my song on the Space Jam soundtrack. I'm probably dating myself, but if you watch Space Jam on VHS, you know. Not this one with the LeBron in it and stuff. Ball in play here with Kiki Rice. Rice comes off the screen again. Rice gets downhill, tries to get it to Izzy, gets it back, goes up, and misses the layup, but gets her own rebound. Foul there on Hillman on the offensive rebound attempt. Big Shicey said, I thought Mabrey is out. Nah, Mabrey in, my boy. Mabrey is in. Sierra said you listen to that song in preschool? Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. I know what you're trying to do there, my boy. Steal. Ball in play here with Rice. Finds Anissa, gets down the lane, banks it in, gets fouled, and won. Anissa Morrow gets fouled there by Jalen Sherrod. We'll go to the line for the 3-point play. No, the newer version, not that version, not that version. Sierra, you probably listen to that version, not the 1976 version, the remade version. She missed the free throw. Izzy Borlase goes downhill and gets fouled. They can't even challenge because they blew the challenge. So Izzy Borlase will go to the line for the 3-point play. It was like during the credits, I think. Sierra. 72-52 is the score. It was on the Space Jam soundtrack. Yeah, it was a cover. He covered that song for Space Jam. Sorry. I just went on a tangent. This game is absolutely boring. 73-52 Atlanta putting belt to behind here on the tempo. Kiki Rice with the ball. Kiki Rice finds Anissa in the corner. Anissa comes off the screen. Anissa throws it out to Izzy. Izzy gets bodied by Bree Jones and stolen away by Jalen Sherrod. Chemo said, I'm not sure. Maybe been the same since her neck injury. Possibly. I mean, she's been knocking down threes tonight, but it takes a team to win a game, and this team is just not it. Rice gets it over to Mabrey. Mabrey finds Conde at the foul line. Conde jumper short. Fight for the rebound. Morrow can't get it. It looked like she got popped at the side of the face. Angel with the rebound. Sherrod gets downhill and she smokes the left hand lay. Jalen Sherrod with the miss. Ball over to Rice. Rice downhill. Euro stepping through that lane. Left hand lay gets fouled by Bree Jones. And we'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Kiki Rice. Nice finish there. Oh, Angel Reese catches Anissa after the rebound attempt. The offhand pops her in the side of her face and grazes across the nose. Probably knocked the eyelash loose. The two former LSU Tigers, going at it there. Miracle, what's going on? Salute, salute. Glad you enjoyed the Liberty win against the Aces bench. Of course I did. I'll take the wins all as much as I can get them in a season like this. Free throws missed by the tempo. Rebound to the dream. Listen, man, I ain't never gonna be ashamed of a win. Tell you that much. Ball down to Bree Jones, out to Canada. She's been knocking down the three tonight, and she continues her strong game from three. Her fourth three tonight. And it's 76-54. Angel Reese with her 23rd double-double. Izzy Harrison gets the layup there to cut the lead to 20 again. 76-56. Canada hooping tonight, y'all. 18 points, 7 assists for Canada. Bree Jones with the finish over Anissa Morrow. And it's 78-56. Foul there by Jordin Canada. Bree Jones up to 9 points there. Seriously, I tried to put a manatee. They don't got it. Yeah, we don't got no manatees. So it looks like the tempo are in the bonus now. So they'll be shooting free throws the rest of this quarter. Kiki Rice having since it's a bad game overall for the tempo, she's having one of the better player games as she rattles in the first free throw. It is an absolute blowout here. Absolute blowout. You wanna fly like an eagle. That's gonna be in my head now. As Kiki knocks down the second. Ball in play here with Canada. Canada comes off the screen, gets downhill, nobody home, and then a foul there by Izzy Harrison. Izzy falls on Canada, and both of these, both players seem to be okay. Because how Jordin Canada goes for layups, she extends her arms, but she like leaves her body back so that it creates a little bit more space between the defender behind her and the ball. Defenders trying to go for the block usually get the body-to-body contact. Canada back at the line for free throws. She misses the first. Empire says not predicting greatness, but Rice is gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, I like Rice. Sierra says, where's Okad? Okad warming the bench. She'll probably get some minutes in the fourth quarter. Was she even dressed? Yeah, she's dressed. Turtle Man's new movie taking place on the ocean. Yeah, that's my boy. My boy Turtle Man is Jason Statham, for those who are confused about who Turtle Man is. Jason Statham, one of my favorite actors. I watch every movie he's in. As the ball gets down to Bree Jones, they call an offensive foul on Bree Jones. Catches Niara Sabally with an elbow at the side of her face. Elbow to the jaw. Salute for the Silver Star. Why am I not getting those notifications? Salute for the jewels, man. Appreciate you. We have a challenge here by Carl Smesko. First challenge of the game for the Dream. So we'll see what happens here. This game is pretty much a done deal. 79-58, 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. I feel like this third quarter is dragging along, to keep it 100 with you. Oh, there we go. Now it came through. 10 joules. Salute, Sierra. Maybe my volume's just low on this. Let me turn my volume. Oh, that's what it is. I had my volume on my computer super low, so I wasn't hearing nothing besides the game. I didn't even see the play. I was busy looking at something else. I didn't even get to see the play. If Sabally popped herself in the, or Sabally ran into the elbow. But we'll see here. So is Sabally in the game? She is in the game. What you need from her? She's having a decent game, and it wasn't been an otherwise trash performance from the tempo. Niara Sabally up to 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Angel Reese with a Dream single season record, 22 double-doubles for Angel Reese in their, how many games they played? 31 games? 22 double-doubles in 31 games. Salute to Angel. Coach's challenge here by Carl Smesko on that last play. I haven't seen a replay as of yet. Oh, you need 14, so you need 2 more baskets. Why Sykes got on this linen short suit with black loafers and knee-high socks and a fitted on? Brittney Sykes, boy, I tell you. 79-58 is the score. The game hasn't been competitive since the first quarter. First quarter was a competitive quarter. After that, it's been all Atlanta. Kima said Temple are only missing Sykes. Yeah, they only missing Sykes. But they've been missing Sykes damn near half the season. Sykes been hurt for a while. I think the challenge was successful. The crowd is cheering, so I'm assuming it's been a ball in play here with the tempo. I don't know what they cheered for them. Marina Mabrey, another deep 3, and she just bombing away from 3. Her 6th 3 of the game, Marina Mabrey cashes out. He's saying, Jay, hold on. I hope we have another good game on our hands. If they can get this down to 10 by the fourth quarter, we may be in for a nice ending here. Ball down to Okot. Y'all ask for her. Into the paint. Gets blocked there by Sabally. Gets her own rebound. Gets blocked again. And Sabally with the rebound. Fight for the rebound. It's a jump ball between Niara and Ryan Howard. Yum stylish. Black top, big t-shirt. Oh, snap. That's funny. So jump ball here between Ryan Howard and Niara Sabally. Niara Sabally clearly with the height advantage. But Ryan got some hops, so we'll see what happens here. Right, jump ball here. Jump ball is up, and Ryan actually wins the jump ball. Canada pass out to Allisha Gray. Finds Angel Reese. Looking for Okap, but good defense there by Morrow. They both, oh, they say it's a moving screen or offensive foul. There's a foul there. But now they're showing Marina 6 threes in this game. She's been bombing away. It's been some deep looks too. And they've just hit nothing but the bottom of the net. No toilet bowls here. Them things are just all net. Step backs, everything. Marina with 22 gets down the lane, double clutches with the left and scores. Lets off a nice smile there. And it's 79-63. Ryan Howard trying to get some get back here. They get it down to Okot. Okot versus Sabally. Right side of the paint. Okot faces up, swings through, ball poked away and picked up by Julie Alamont. Ball with Alamont, comes off the screen going right, finds Sabally. Sabally loads up for 3 off the back of the rim, long rebound out to Howard. Howard outrunning everybody down the court, goes up, layup, can't get it to go. Reese gets fouled on the putback attempt. And Angel Reese will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Angel Reese at the line for 2 free throws. Angel Reese with 71 double-doubles in 95 career games as she misses the first free throw. They can get this down to 69-79. We can see some. We might, I don't think they'll win, but they can make it interesting. As Angel knocks down the second free throw. Just need a 10-point deficit going into the fourth. Now I'll give them some life. You can see if Marina can continue to bomb away from 3. Excuse me. Morrow gets the ball over to Rice. Rice downhill, bumps off Allisha Gray and lays it in. Kiki Rice, tough drive to the basket. And it's 80-65. 15-point game, excuse me. Canada with the ball. Canada down to Bree Jones. They've taken Okot out the game. Back out to Reese. They leave Reese open for 3, and it's off. Rebound for Sabally. That might be a double-double for Niara. Nope, it's 10 and 8. Morrow attacks Reese. Pump fakes goes up and scores. Anissa Morrow attack LSU on LSU crime there. It's a 13-point game. Jordin Canada dribbling out by half court. About a 4-second difference shot clock and game clock. Canada has had a good game so far. Mabrey steps up to contend the 3. Try to throw a bounce pass in. It was stolen. 6 seconds to go for the tempo. Gets it over to Mabrey. Mabrey pump fakes. Finds Alamont. Alamont for 3. Oh, they would have loved that one. That would have made it the 10-point game I hoped for. She's short. And it's a 13-point game to go into the fourth quarter. Tempo cut into that deficit. They were getting clapped up. But listen, 13-point game is better than 25 they were down in this one so far. Catching up on some of these comments. It's only sports. What's good? Atlanta always beats the teams they're supposed to be, but can't beat the top teams. Yeah. And listen, when the playoffs come, it's only gonna be top teams, so ain't no more beating on the bottom out there. So thanks for your comment. Emo says Phoenix and LA should be right for takedowns. You would think so, but they got Kelsey Plum. They trying to show Kelsey the finer things in life, even though they probably won't make the playoffs. But they're gonna be a tough out either way. LA just beat Minnesota, so you can't count them out either, even though they don't have any there's nothing to look forward to in terms of playoffs in their case. Con Landing says Atlanta has a 4-game West Coast trip coming up at Las Vegas, Phoenix, twice at LA before the World Cup break. I mean, it's gonna be tough. The league is much more competitive than it has been in years past. So no games are gimme games for the most part. For the most part, anybody can get beat on any night if you don't come correct. Hey, they beat because you were due for a loss. You were due for a loss, I guess. I guess. But anybody can get beat on any given night if you don't do the correct things on the basketball court. All right, 80 to 67. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. Make sure you leave a like, a follow, a subscribe. Thanks for all the jewels, the super chats so far, super stickers, all that good stuff. I'll be back on Wednesday for another watch along. Tuesday, tomorrow, I'll be busy all day, so won't be back home in time for the Liberty watch along. Liberty play the Fever tomorrow. I would like to watch that game live, but I'll be busy. Wednesday should have some good games there, so we'll be on the lookout for that. Leading scorer in this game is Marina Mabrey. Even though her team is down, she's been bombing away from three. Marina with 24 points on 6 of 10 shooting from three. If you watched the games last night, Kayla McBride broke the WNBA single game 3-point record. She hit 10 threes last night against the Wings for 43 points. So she now currently has the record. A bunch of people had 9, and what's her name? McBride was the first one to finally get past that 9 threshold. All right, broadcast is coming back. They're talking about the Toronto Tempo cutting into that 25-point deficit. Lead is at 13 right now. A nice run to start this fourth quarter could put a little fear in the hearts of the Dream. Give them a little nightmare if you get picking up what I'm putting down out here. 10 minutes to go here. Fourth quarter getting started. Tempo start with possession. Ball in play here with Mabrey over to Alamon. Alamon hands off to Rice. Rice gets the screen from Sabally. Rice picks up her dribble out to Sabally. Sabally on the attack. Nowhere to go with it. There's 7 on the clock. Finds Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice downhill. Takes a bump. Left hand lay is good. The rookie is not playing like a rookie. It's an 11-point game. Kiki Rice. Rice up to 14 in the game. Hillman gets it over to Leash. Oh, finds Hillman. Hillman on a nice cut and score. 82-69. Kiki Rice back at it here. Kiki Rice off the screen. Gets the rescreen going to her left. Kiki attacks again. Same going left. Banks it in again. Kiki Rice back-to-back buckets. And it's back to 11. Canada with the ball. Canada finds Bree Jones. Hands it off to Ryan Howard. And they call a moving screen there by Hillman. Stuck the hip out there and got bumped off course. And Mabrey is saying something to the Atlanta bench. And it is Toronto ball. Foul there on Hillman. Yeah, Hillman was moving a tiny bit. Mabrey sort of sold that a little bit. Not even going to hold you there. 82-71. Mabrey with the ball. Mabrey crossover. Mabrey off the screen. Mabrey 3. Oh my goodness, Marina. Stop it. 7 threes for Marina. It's not even touching the rim, these threes. It's just cash. 27 for Marina. Ryan Howard trying to attack Marina. Gets downhill. Ball poked away. They call a foul on the reach-in. Marina Mabrey comes off that screen, sets, fires. The release is just so pure. It's just nothing but net, bro. It's not even touching the rim. 27 for Marina. And just like that, they're in sync within single digits here. 82-74. They call a technical foul on the Tempo as Howard misses the free throw. So when it rains, it pours. They call the tech on Anissa Morrow. It doesn't hurt them as Ryan Howard misses the free throw. This is they said this is the closest we've been since the second quarter. Listen, Allisha Gray's been a little quiet. As Allisha gets downhill, left hand layup, she says, Jay, I heard what you're saying about me. I got this. She hits the layup. Marina with the ball, hands it off to Niara Sabally. Steam drops it off to Morrow, gets fouled, and Allisha Gray gets called for the foul. Nice drop off there by Niara. Playing a little point forward, point center there. A little point center there from Niara. Anissa Morrow at the line for 2 free throws. 84-74. Anissa at the line, loads up for the free throw, and she buries it. Back to single digits here, 84-75. Maria Conde checks in. Not sure who went out. Oh, Marina gets a quick breather here. Anissa at the line for the second, and it rattles in and out. She tries to get her own rebound, but Bree Jones snags it. Ball in the hands of Ryan Howard. Howard comes off the screen going to her right. Howard steps back, doesn't take the shot, over to Bree Jones. Finds Allisha Gray, comes off that screen. Allisha drops it off to Bree. They leave Bree down below. She pump fakes and lays it in. You got to commit, and you got to communicate on the back end. 86-75. Niara Sabally comes off that screen, attacks Bree Jones, spins back, tries to go up and under, one leg fall away. It's an air ball. Naz Hillman with the rebound. Naz gets it over to Canada. Canada on the attack, right to left crossover down the lane, left hand scoop, and draws the foul. So Canada back to the line for free throws. Mad said Conde gonna come in and do cardio. The tech was on Anissa, Empire. Tech was on Anissa. Sorry, I just saw your So Canada at the line for free throws. First one is up. Knocks it down. Niara Sabally will go to the bench. Niara Sabally with 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals. As Canada misses a second, Hillman gets the offensive rebound over to Canada. Back to Hillman. Hillman up top to Ryan. Ryan Howard comes off the screen going right, shoots the 3 and buries it. So it turns into a 4-point play there. 90-75, and just like that, the lead is back up to 15. Kiki Rice off the stagger screen. Kiki keeps the dribble alive. Attacks Ryan Howard. Gets into the paint. Stops. Nowhere to go. Finds Anissa. Anissa, foul line jumper. She knocks it down. Anissa Morrow, contested jumper there. Was able to get it up and in. 90-77. Howard over to Canada. Canada, no hesitation for 3. It's off. And Julie Allemon with the rebound. I think they need to get Mabrey back in soon. Oh, Anissa with the crossover gets fouled there by Bree Jones. And Anissa will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Anissa with the nice right to left crossover, and she was going up for a shot. That should be a foul. 90-77. Anissa back at the line for free throws. I think this is her third game with the tempo since the trade from Connecticut. She knocks down the free throw. Bree Jones, they say come sit on the bench here. You did good work tonight. They subbing Angel, I'm assuming. Canada up to 20 points, but Morrow's at the line. Second free throw is up. She buries the second. 11-point game here, 90-79. Got Tahina Pow looking cool as ever on the bench there. She got the shades on. Ryan Howard gets it over to Angel. Angel guarded by Izzy Harrison. Angel finds Ryan Howard. Pass to Hillman. Hillman back to Howard. Howard loses Morrow, and you cannot lose Ryan Howard. She relocates to the right corner and knocks down the 3. 93-79. Izzy, bad pass, and sails it out of bounds. Ryan Howard up to 16 points. My poll was highest score between Mabrey and Howard. Mabrey still leading that 27-16. Ball in play here with Rhyne Howard. She'll bring the ball up the court. Guarded by Conde. Marina Mabrey at the bench checking in at the next dead ball. Rhyne Howard calls the play. Gets it over to Allisha Gray. Allisha Gray comes off the screen, goes behind the back, gets down into the paint, throws it out to Canada. Canada with 3 on the clock. Canada spins. Canada off balance jumper, can't get it to go. Hillman on another offensive rebound, and then it's a jump ball here between Morrow and Hillman. Mad you are being a hater. Julie Alamon for the Tempo will go to the bench. Hillman with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. She's been grabbing a lot of offensive boards here. Morrow and Hillman jump ball here. Anissa tips it, and Kiki Rice almost comes out with it. Rhyne Howard finds Angel Reese wide open under the basket, so they almost win the tip. It results in a layup for Angel Reese. That's how their night is gone. And a timeout called by Sandy Brondello and the Toronto Tempo. 95-79. Kiki Rice almost gets the steal. Rhyne Howard looks down, sees Angel Reese wide open under the basket, lays it in. So we go to a timeout here. So it's looking like Toronto's going to lose their 8th straight game. When it rains, it pours, as they say, right? When it rains, it pours. No, they're going to lose their 9th straight game. They've lost 8 already. This is going to be their 9th straight loss. Damn. Not everybody can be the Valkyries, right? Not everybody can be the Valkyries. Expansion team comes in and makes the playoffs in their first season. Oh, excuse me. We're in a timeout right now. Timeout. Salute to everyone who's tapped in. Make sure you leave a follow, like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel out tremendously. Atlanta leading the 4th quarter, scoring 15-12 so far. You got Marina Mabrey with 27 to lead the Tempo in scoring. She's knocked down 7 threes in this game. Atlanta on the other side, they have 2 20-point scorers, 20 for Angel Reese with 11 rebounds. Her 22nd double-double of the season, I believe they said. And you have Jordin Canada with 20. She has 7 assists to go along with that. Supporting cast, Allisha Gray with 15. Rhyne Howard with 16. And you got Bree Jones off the bench with 11. $95-79 is the score. 95-79. We're in a commercial right now. We are in a commercial. Sorry, excuse me, man. Sleepy for real, for real. 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. There's another game that's supposed to be starting now on USA. I'll put that in the Discord as soon as this game is done. Discord link in the YouTube description below. It's at the top right of your screen. With that link, you type that link in. You can watch the game live with others in the community, as well as myself. I'll probably fall asleep with it in there, but I like to put it in there for everyone to watch. Yeah, Beulah, y'all got within 8. Y'all got within 8, 7 points, and then the dream. The dream was no longer deferred. The dream was reimagined. Conde over to Izzy Harrison. Hand off to Mabrey. Mabrey, let's see if she said I'm gonna leave here with something. She does a nice hezzy move on Howard, scoops it up with the left hand on the right hand side, draws the foul and go to the line for the 3-point play. And then Mabrey looks at somebody in the front row. Mabrey knocks down the free throw for the 3-point play. Maz, you had me there. I was like, did I say something? Mabrey up to 30 in the game. 11 of 15 from the field. She's done her part, but the team is just not good enough, man. Ball down to Hillman. Hillman goes up and scores either way. Naz Hillman feasting inside. They're running like the same play over and over, and it's working. Mabrey goes behind the back, loads up for another three. Oh, she would have buried that. That one hit the back of the rim. Angel Reese with the rebound. Angel over to Allisha Gray. Up top to Jordin Canada. Finds Ryan Howard. Comes off the screen. Keeps her pivot. Ryan Howard comes off the screen from Hillman. Finds Hillman on the roll. Go to rotation. She throws it back out. Allisha Gray on the attack. Goes corner to Reese. Reese pump fakes. Reese has to get it up. Throws it up. And misses. Izzy Harrison with the rebound. I think there was a little bit too much passing there from the Dream. But listen, way to be unselfish. Ball over to Izzy. Izzy gets it over to Kiki Rice. Rice comes off the screen. A foul there by Allisha Gray. Trying to fight over that screen. So they're showing the 3-point shootout here between Ryan Howard and Marina Mabrey. Mabrey with the ball, steps back, takes a contested midi, can't get it. Niara Sabali with the rebound. Gets, oh, I thought that was a foul, but she lays it in. Niara Sabali with the basket. It's 97-84. Over to Howard. Howard pump fakes, loses Mabrey, resets. 3 is up and good. The fastest, I think the fastest to 100 threes in WNBA history in a season. As Mabrey gets fouled on the layup attempt, she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 31 games, 100 threes for Ryan Howard, fastest in W history in a season. Marina Mabrey at the line. Knocks down the first. Pump fakes, loses Mabrey, to sidesteps, loads up. Bam. Ball in play here with the Atlanta Dream. Free throws were made by Mabrey there. 100-86. Over to Howard. Howard keeping it going. Oh, she's what I always tell people, she's one of the streakiest shooters ever. She knocks down another 3. Come off the screen there. Rice steps through, nowhere to go, drops it down to Izzy. Izzy hook shot over Angel Reese and draws the foul. Shoots that right over Niara Sabali. She's bombing away from 3 now, Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard up to 22. She's chasing down Marina for that poll question I had. Izzy Harrison, first free throw is off. Izzy Harrison, second free throw is up, and she buries the second. 103-87. You got the 2 marquee players, Mabrey with 32 on 7 made threes. Ryan Howard with 22 on 6 made threes. Reese tries to snake through the double, goes up, misses the layup. Niara Sabali fight for the rebound, dive on the floor. Angel Reese first to the floor, but ball poked away by Canada from Mabrey. Ryan Howard another one. Oh, she misses. Reese with the rebound, finds Canada. Canada out to Hillman. Hillman loads up for a 3. She's too strong. Canada gets the offensive rebound, and they slow it down. People in the arena on their feet here. 3 minutes to go. Canada comes off the screen. Canada finds Reese on the roll And Reese smokes the layup. Niara Sabally gets the rebound. And get ball over to Mabrey. Mabrey spins off, goes left, comes off the screen from Sabally. Mabrey, baseline jumper is good. Up to 34 for Marina. 103-89. Canada in and out dribble. Smesko calls a timeout for the Atlanta Dream. 103-89. You got 7 threes from Marina, 6 threes from Ryan. But the most important score is the one in the team column. 103-89. The Dream cruising to a win. I always say Ryan Howard, when she's super streaky. When she's cold, she's absolutely cold. But when she sees a couple go in, damn near unstoppable sometimes. But it's been a really good game. Now the Dream have 3 20-point scorers in this game. 20 for Reese with 14 rebounds. You got 20 for Canada with 9 assists. And Ryan Howard now with 22 points on 6 made threes. She also has 6 assists as well. So 3 of their starters combined for 62 of their 103 points. For the Toronto Tempo on the other side, you got a couple double-digit scores. You got 34 for Mabrey on 7 made threes. You have 12 for Niara Sabally with 11 rebounds. Double-double for her. Izzy Harrison with 11 off the bench. 11 for Anissa off the bench. And 16 for Kiki Rice off the bench. Laura Uskaita out there doing cardio. No points. You got 2 for Conde. She out there doing a little cardio as well. And then you have 3 for Julie Alamon. So 3 of your starters combined for 5 points. They just need another secondary scorer / and defender. The Tempo, and Sykes was that player. Remember, Sykes was having a really good season before she got hurt in terms of production for the Tempo. Still in the commercial here, still in the commercial. Yeah, Conde out there doing cardio. Conde got 2 points. Naya. Conde with 2 points tonight, 3 assists. Hasn't had a good offensive night. She's only taken 4 shots, 1 of 4 from the field. Yeah. All right, come on, y'all. Let's finish this game off. It's 2.5 minutes to go. Just come back from the timeout, run the clock, and let's head on out of here. Yeah, Chemo. She definitely was having like an all-star type season before the injury. But that's how the game goes. All right, so they're just showing Ryan Howard, fastest player in W history to 100 3-pointers in a single season. So salute to Ryan as she gets it over to Hillman. Hillman wide open for 3. Off the rim, Bree Jones almost gets the rebound. Rice comes in to get the tip rebound. 103-89, 2:20 to go. Ball over to Niara. Niara, top of the key, finds Mabrey. Finds Niara on a roll. Niara tries to pass it and gets it stolen by Bree Jones. Ball poked away, but Kiki Rice picks it up. Kiki Rice loads up for a 3. That's a foul. I'm surprised they don't call it. Izzy gets the rebound and puts it in. Kiki Rice wanted the landing space foul. I'm not too sure what happened there. But it's 103-91. Ball and play with Canada. Canada, really good game for her. 20 points, 9 assists, and they call up. Oh, no, they can't do that. The ball was deflected and stolen. Nah, I don't know about that one. The ball was already deflected and stolen, and they call a foul on Izzy Harrison down low. But interesting. Atlanta retains possession here. Ryan Howard gets it into Canada. Canada back to Ryan Howard. Now they hedge out on her, so they force the ball out of her hands. Ball down to Bree Jones. Up top to Hillman. Finds Allisha Gray with 3 on the clock. Marina Gardner. Allisha Gray gets across the lane. Throws up the floater. Can't get it to go. Tip rebound over to Niara Sabally. Kiki Rice pushing in transition. Kiki Rice spins into the paint. Spins. Pump fakes. Goes up and lays it in. Kiki Rice fearless. Down low. It went right at Ryan Howard. And it's a 10-point game. Maybe too little, too late here. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists for Kiki Rice. Canada out to Hillman. Hillman down to Bree Jones. There's a kick ball there by Izzy Harrison. Ball in play here with Ryan Howard. Gets it into Allisha Gray, right side of the floor. They bring a double over. She gets it to Bree Jones. Bree Jones lays it in. And the inbound goes to Marina Mabrey. Mabrey gets it back over to Niara. Niara crosses half court. Niara Sabally looking for Mabrey. Mabrey comes off that screen, and it's a foul there by Ryan Howard. Ryan, like, you're not doing any more scoring on me. $105-93 is the score. Toronto's in the bonus, so Mabrey looking to add to her point total here. She's at the line. Knocks down the first free throw. 105-94. Niara Sabally. I think her night is done with under a minute to go. She'll go to the bench with 12 points and 12 rebounds to go with 4 steals as Mabrey knocks down the second. So it's a 10-point game again. 55 seconds to go. Canada with the ball, guarded by Rice. Canada tries to get it to Howard, ends up getting to her in the corner, guarded by Conde. Comes off the screen. They lob it up to Bree Jones. Bree Jones catches the lob pass and lays it in. Nice touch on the pass there by Howard. A timeout, or they called a reset timeout. Sandy Brondello. $107-95. It looks like he's gonna check Sika Kone in. Carl Smesko. Sika Kone will come in for Allisha Gray, Jalen Sherrod. So they Carl Smesko bringing the starters off. 107-95. 37 seconds to go here. Can we get to the game, please? Thank you. Ball over to Marina. Marina off balance 3. It's an air ball. Canada with the ball throws the outlet over to Ryan Howard as she slows it down. And I think Atlanta's just going to dribble the clock out here. Season high 15 points for Bree Jones off the bench. Jalen Sherrod, they said you take the turnover. I don't want to put that on my stats, as it's a shot clock violation. As Atlanta was just dribbling the ball out. So a couple records broken here. Single season record for the Dream for double doubles by Angel Reese. You got Ryan Howard being the fastest to 100 made threes in a season. And that's the game. 107-95. The Atlanta Dream sweep the season series 4-0 versus the Toronto Tempo. Nice showing there from Mabrey and Ryan Howard. A back and forth shootout. Mabrey finishes with 7 threes, 36 points. Ryan Howard finishes with 6 threes, 22 points. In the win for the Dream. 107-95, 12-point win by the Dream. They moved to, let me refresh, make sure I got the standings right. 20-12 on the season. 20-12 on the season for the Dream. Toronto falls to 10-22. All right. Atlanta outscored them in the first 2 quarters. The Tempo outscored the Dream in the last 2 quarters, but it wasn't enough. The damage was done in that second quarter. 30-17. They outscored the Tempo in that quarter. All right, y'all. I am tired. I'm going to head out. Salute for all the follows, the super stickers, the super chats, the comments, the interaction, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'll be back on Wednesday for another watch along. I'm about to go to the Discord, put this game on for the people, so join the Discord. But that's it for me. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good night. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And salute.